Hello and welcome to the show today. My guest is returning to the show to talk about his brand new Mind series. Let's go to a clip now to see a piece of his work.
Well, I can't sit here forever. I'm sure the longer I sit, the bigger risk I run having the gods throw lightning bolts at me. And I'm sure this next one isn't just gonna tickle a bit. It'll probably melt all the skin off my body and I'll end up looking like one of those hairless cats. Jeez, that was weird than the time I got so drunk I climbed to the top of the Krispy Kreme and started eating the giant donut. My mugshot looked like shit that night. Next time I do something that stupid, I'll at least comb my hair, maybe wear a blazer. You know, just try to look somewhat presentable.
Isn't that just entertaining, folks? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, CooL.
Place looks familiar.
Well, thank you for coming back on the show.
Yep.
So, what got you into doing a Mind series now?
Well, I remember watching Freeman's Mind, like maybe a year or two ago, and when I watched it, I thought it was the funniest damn thing ever. What I did, after I watched it, I got like 3 of my friends to come watch it with me, and, well, 2 of them liked it, one of them didn't, but who cares what he thinks, he's Dutch. Anyways, so I thought, wow, this would be really, really awesome in Blue Shift, Barney's Mind. But then Pirate came out with his episode, and I was like, this is so funny. Crap. And, then I thought about doing it in Half-Life 2. And, obviously that wasn't going to work out because there are millions of, okay, well, not millions, but there are a lot of Half-Life 2 Mind series out there. And they all are horrible. I mean, you just cannot make that beginning sequence funny by any means. I mean, you have that long tram, you have the G-Man sequence, and then you have that cutscene, or I consider it a cutscene, with Barney. It just wasn't. And there's no way of making that fun. So I thought, okay, I'll do episode 1. I mean, that beginning part is sort of funny. You can make it funny. But lo and behold, Felix's mind came out, and I just thought, you know what, I might as well just do episode 2. I don't see anyone taking it. So I started jotting down ideas right when you came out with the interview with Crimson. And, well, I spent a couple months trying to come up with the best lines as I could. And just recently I wrote up the script, published it on YouTube, spent all the time, making the logo, because I mean, that took up most of my time since I'm extremely horrible at drawing stuff. And it took a good couple weeks for it to get noticed by Corky, and when he saw it, I mean, this is basically the same thing that happened with Shell's Mind. He saw it, he posted this long post on the video, saying like, wow, this is really good. The video quality's amazing, the voice is amazing, the jokes are good. Then the second he said he liked it. He subscribed to me, and then he posted this huge post on his blog, and I was like, "Holy crap, this is so awesome!" And then Pirate saw it. He posted that on his blog. Cyanide saw it. She posted it on her blog, and then Simon saw it and posted it on his blog. The only person who has yet to post it or do anything with it is Crimson. I don't really think he likes it though. Which is fine, I guess. But, I mean, it's just such a strange turn of events how all of them posted it on their blogs.
Now, of course, you're filming in Half-Life 2 Episode 2. What's like the biggest problem when recording an episode?
Well, right now I'm using Fraps, and I was using Camtasia, to put the videos together, and that caused a lot of problems, like letterboxing. One of my viewers, his name's Daniel C. Dawson, really, really awesome guy. He's been giving me a lot of tips, video tips I can use for my video skills, since that's my biggest problem. I mean, audio, fine. Recording, fine, because, I mean, I am a voice actor. But, yeah, definitely recording. I think the first time I tried recording Freeman's Mind, like in the video game itself, episode 2, I I spent a good hour just going back and trying to get the movements right. Because what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to write a script, record it in game, then record your vocals. I did it the wrong way. I wrote the script, recorded my vocals, then went in the game and started recording the video. I think, yeah, I spent a good hour with the first one and then 30 minutes with the second one.
Now, when you were making this Mind series, I mean, as you say, you got like a lot of praise from other Mind series makers when it was done. But was it at any moment in time when you were worried that you might get slandered for doing it?
Oh yeah, I was expecting so much hate to come out. People were gonna say like, "This is horrible. Don't copy Ross Scott's idea." And I thought that Corky, Felix's mind. I thought that he was probably gonna leave the harshest response because I'm taking his game for the second season. But actually, I got one of the nicest, and he was the one who gave me publicity. And on top of that, I mean, I only received one or two hate comments for the first video. And I was expecting at least a couple pages of hate. And as it stands, I think I have, according to the YouTube thumbs up, thumbs down bullcrap, I have like 40 thumbs up and 5 thumbs down. So that's pretty good. I mean, much better than a lot of other Half-Life 2 Mind series out there. But I mean, I was most afraid of, I first released it to my friends, and I was afraid that if they weren't going to like it, then other people on the internet weren't going to like it. But when I sent it to them, they really seemed to like it. My brother accidentally found it, and he said it was friggin' weird. But I don't take anything he says to heart, so whatever. Even though I do use his computer for recording the video. That's why it has such nice quality. He has a really high-end computer.
Family share.
Yeah, I guess so. It's only half an hour drive to get to his house, but it's worth it for the fans. I hope you guys know what I'm sacrificing for you guys. A full tank of gas.
Oh. So, as you say, you watch a lot of like machinimas. What's like your favorite machinima?
Well, it's Freeman's mind now because this new red versus blue thing that's coming out. What's it called? Revel something?
Revelation.
Revelation, that's it. Uh, I'm not really crazy about it since, I thought Blood Gulch Chronicles was probably the funniest damn thing out there. And then Revelation came out, I was like, eh. But yeah, it's definitely Freeman's mind now. Um, and, all the other Mind series are amazing machinimas.
So,
And I guess speedruns if you considered those machinimas.
Heart in the Past.
Yeah.
So, you've done this series and it's taken off really well. So, is there any tips you can give like future Mind series people should they start one?
Yeah, if you're not funny, don't do a Mind series. I mean, about 50% of that's not what I meant to say. People won't watch the video if it's not funny. And, your voice also has a lot to do with it. I mean, you can't have a little kid's voice if you're going to do this. I mean, it doesn't matter how funny you are. People hear the really high-pitched vocals, they're going to be like, all right, not worth my time. I've yet to see one of those, though. And secondly, don't record it live. I have seen so many live-action Mind series, and everything that comes out of their mouth is like, oh my god, what was that? Ow. Who are you? Where am I? Etc. Typical crap like that. Where they put no planning whatsoever into it, except for the 6-second logo at the beginning. Another tip, make sure you don't have a laggy computer. One thing that kills machinimas is the low frames a second you get. So, yeah, make sure you have a good voice, make sure you have a good computer, and make sure you write a good script.
So, you're now into like your second episode. You got a whole game ahead of you, a big fan base growing behind you.
Yep, I can't really stop now. I'm kind of stuck.
So, what can we expect in the future?
Well, I'm definitely gonna be finishing episode 2 eventually. I'm trying to find ways where I can make myself sound more like Ross Scott. I mean, I sort of got whatever accent he has. Is it Pennsylvanian? I don't know. I've sort of got that down. Um, and once I finish episode 2, I don't know whether I'm either going to be going to Half-Life 2, skipping the beginning sequences, although that wouldn't look really good, or going to this mod called Nightmare House 2. But I mean, that's not going to be happening for quite some time, so fans don't have to worry.
Well, thank you for coming on the show once again, and again, you have been a terrific guest.
Oh, me.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, CooL. I've been Caboos15.
Those people.
I've been Caboos15. Catch you next time.